Hi guys, welcome to Table 10, our knitting podcast. We will be your host today. My name is Renee.
I'm Rachel, and this is episode 20.
Episode 20!
20, you guys. That's exciting.
We did it! We made it to 20 together.
And we made it back in this room.
Yes!
Finally!
Welcome back to the original Table 10.
Yeah.
We took you to the deck. We took you to the car.
The farm?
We almost took you back to the deck today, but then I was afraid of the spotted lanternflies.
As you should be.
If you don't have them, they are the turkeys of the bug world.
If they don't have spotted lanternflies, they might not have turkeys, and they might not understand that.
Turkeys are terrible flyers. They just fly a little bit and just run right into cars around where we live. Like, if there are turkeys on the road, you want to stop and give them room because they might try to fly and they will fly into a car. They break windows.
Turkeys fly a little bit clumsier than a chicken.
Okay.
You ever seen a chicken try to fly?
No.
It's a lot of flapping, and not a lot of movement.
And they're like beefy birds.
Yeah,
a turkey. And a chicken.
They're not soaring anywhere.
Same with the spotted lanternfly. So it'll be like, whack, right into you.
They're so gross.
Yeah.
They're really gross.
So it's beautiful outside today, but I did not want us to. That was a little too much drama. Okay. What are we talking about today, Rach?
Well, the huge. We're going to do what are we wearing? What have you finished? What are you working on? Have we bought anything since our tremendously big haul last week with the yarn crawl? And then just a little bit of shout outs for some peeps and our fall plans.
Hey, what are you wearing today?
Well, I'm wearing my Ranunculus.
Look it!
Hey, this has been finished. This, fun fact, this is the exact same thing Renee and I wore 2 weeks ago when we deleted everything accidentally.
Look at us, we're in the same outfits.
So, yeah, we are. We already knew that they were pretty. So this is my Ranunculus. I finished her a few weeks ago. I knit this out of Sandnes Garnlina in the color Regatta Blue. And cast on 90 stitches. It feels weird to be talking about this stuff because we haven't really sat down and talked about it in a while.
Yeah, right.
Okay, cast on.
This is what it will feel like though, if we space them out. Okay.
Cast on 90 stitches with a long tail cast on, size 8 needle all the way down. It did change the gauge from the pattern, so I started using the pattern more as a guideline after the lace work than a pattern. So I split for sleeves at the 7/8 size and then went a little bit further into the increases. And towards the end down here, I increased unevenly so that I was increasing more on the sleeve part than on the body part. Because the body part is plenty boxy. But the sleeve is, it's fine, but I just wanted a little more room in the sleeve.
So on the increases, normally you're increasing for the body and the arm, one round, and then the next round is just a knit round?
Yes.
Okay, so you were doing 4 increases, then a knit round, and then a sleeve increase round?
No.
What were you doing? For the people.
For the people, I'm going to have to tell the pattern.
Oh.
Because the pattern starts to increase at a different rate.
Oh, okay.
So I waited until the pattern increased at that different rate.
Okay.
And then at the same rate the pattern says, every time the pattern said to increase, on one of those times I would do only the sleeve ones.
Okay.
And the next time the pattern said to increase at the new rate.
Yeah, I don't think that messes anything up, right? I think we can talk about that.
I don't know what you can talk about and what you can't.
You shouldn't do, stitch counts and stuff like that.
Got it. I wouldn't even know the stitch counts. I made this all up, basically.
I know.
Okay. So I did knit it cropped. It hits pretty much right at my natural waist. And I think if I remember correctly, this is 8 or 9 rounds of ribbing here. I mimicked it on the hem.
Okay.
Twisted rib and just your standard bind off where you pass one over. For the arms, I think I only knit like 3 straight rounds. And then I knit half as much rib.
Okay. It's beautiful, Rachel.
Thank you.
I like that color too.
I do too.
And it looks comfortable.
It is comfortable. Yeah, it is. It has not been blocked, and honestly, this lace just needs to like chill out a little bit. But I think if I give it a little soak, we'll be in business.
Okay.
Okay. So
Do you
that's
think
it.
you'll throw that? So people have commented and said that they wash and dry, machine wash and dry their...
0 chance.
Okay, that was what I was wondering. You're not doing that?
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I don't even machine wash and dry my Pilates socks.
Because they have grippies on them.
Yeah, and the grippy gets gross.
Yeah. Do you want to know what I'm wearing today?
Yeah, I do.
I am wearing somebody's old shop shirt. This came out of the Goodwill bins. If you don't know what that is.
They might not.
It is the version of Goodwill, which is a thrift store. I don't know if that's a global thing. It is.
It's at least a countrywide thing.
Well, yeah.
It's at least national.
It's a thrift store where instead of hanging everything up and pricing stuff, they just throw it into these big bins and you dig through the bins. And I do that sometimes as like for fun. And this is 100% cotton. It's like an XXL. Has a little, came pre-stained. Is it on? Yeah, right there.
Somewhere, yeah.
It is so comfortable.
It looks comfortable. It looks...
well lived in and loved.
Mm-hmm.
I love this shirt.
Yeah.
I've tried to repurchase this. Not stained.
Oh, but you'd probably have to wear it for 30 years to get it
Right,
to drape
I know.
like that.
And there's even like some overstitching detail. Can you see that? No. Anyways, this one is...
It's cute.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing the shorts that I stole from my sister. I didn't actually steal them. She gave them to me.
Very strategically.
For the yarn crawl, I showed it up at her house and I said, hey, I just realized the first leg of the drive is an hour and 45 minutes.
If you don't miss an exit.
Which we did. Twice. So I didn't want to sit in jeans for that long. But I also have young kids, so going back to my house and doing the whole goodbye routine again was not worth it.
She said, can I get some shorts? And so I went upstairs and I picked the pair of shorts that I like the least. And I chucked them down the steps to her. And she put them on and she was like, these are good.
Can I get a natural fiber?
So then I had to go upstairs and find a natural fiber pair of shorts that I was okay never seeing again.
She was like, these ones you have to give back. These ones you could keep. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was a win-win, really, because they were just taking up space in my drawer and I never wore them.
Well, they're super cozy.
Good.
I love them.
Yay.
So I'm wearing
Consider
everybody's
them
old clothes.
a gift.
Thank you. I accept.
Okay.
Okay. What have we been up to?
Finished objects. What do you have?
Okay.
Right? That's...
I know.
She made a list and I'm following.
I know, but I realized that we didn't talk much about what we've been up to for the intro because we've been with these guys.
That's because we didn't write it down.
We're recovering from the yarn crawl.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we were up to the past week.
Yeah. Just normal summer life.
Rachel edited the last video, and let me just go on the record to say she did a fabulous job.
Thank you.
You guys even said so.
Oh, thank you.
You did wonderful.
I found it very fun once it was done. But I did text Renee at some point and say, I feel like I'm trying to write with my left hand.
She did.
I'm not left-handed.
She said this is either going to be really good or it's going to be like an acid trip. We wouldn't know, but it felt...
It's really difficult. It's not an easy thing to do, so I give a lot of props to Renee for doing that week after week.
She was getting lost in the editing. She was like, I go to look for some footage, but then I lose my place, so I start editing there. And I was like, yes.
Right.
That does happen.
It's not like we are just sitting still, so every little like clip looks the same.
Yes.
And sometimes it even tricks you. Like the clip will look like you're holding something, but when you actually watch it, you're not holding that thing. It's a doing.
She did great.
Thanks.
And I made the thumbnail.
She did.
That was hard.
It's only hard the first time. Once you know what you're doing, you can do it lickety-split.
I showed Rachel and she was like, you don't have arms. Like, oh, you're right. I don't have an arm. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so we did do the whole yarn crawl. It was awesome. It was tiring in the best way possible. It's like when you go and do something really fun.
It was, and we did it in the very typical Rachel and Renee fashion, which is full speed, no breaks. Like, that was our one goal for the weekend. We had 10 days to do it. We were like, no way. 3 days.
Also, guys, the goal for this episode is to have it very lightly / minimally edited. If I have it in me.
That is not true.
Yes, it is.
The goal for this episode is to have it not edited.
But I want to have, like, the intro slide and the outro
you can,
slide.
But for the actual talking, we're supposed to do it in one shot.
I'm going to really try to exercise restraint, which I am not good at, and just let the episode go. So this should feel like you were very much in the room with us. Real time, real pauses. I can do it.
You're going to see how many times I really say, okay, so,
well, okay. Rachel ended up ending because I texted her and I was like, hey, I'm burnout. I can't keep this pace. I don't want to give up 2 nights every week from my family because that's how long I would have to sit down and edit for hours. And she was like, let me take it off your plate for a week. So then we were having a discussion of how we move forward, and we are going to attempt unedited.
We're going to attempt unedited. Yeah. If Renee can handle it. This really is Renee. She's pickier than me. So I told her, if you can deal with it, I can deal with it.
Okay. Because I said, Rachel, most people aren't sitting there watching us the whole time. You guys are working on stuff, right? You're cooking, you're driving, you're knitting, you're crocheting, I think. So they're just hanging out with us. It doesn't have to be every second has to be filled with words. Okay.
We'll see.
Finished objects. I showed you guys this 2 weeks ago, but you don't know that because we deleted all of the footage. So here it is now. She was just wearing it. She had to take it off so that I could, well, she put it on because she saw me bring it out for the finished, completed, unblocked. I will block it when it's time for her to wear it. But this is my daughter's Lyon junior sweater. The pattern is by Petite Knit. I believe I made her the size 5'6" or 6'7". I have tall kids, so I wanted to size up for her on this. And she wears her clothes quite oversized anyway. So the main color is Camellia Fiber Co.'s Rainbow Sprinkles. I love this yarn. I ordered it in the fingering, held it double. Actually, all of the yarn for this project is fingering that was held double. The stripes are Cascade Heritage sock yarn. It's a merino, superwash merino nylon blend. And I wanted the Camellia Fiber Co. fingering so that I could hold it double, so that I could increase the rate at which I get sprinkles. And I really love it. I love it. I think that this one turned out spectacular. The reason that it's a finished object since the last time you saw it is because I still had all of the ends to weave in. And I did that. And there were 49 ends that had to be woven in for this project. So it's done. I did it. Took a whole night. I messaged Rachel and another one of our friends that is in like a knitting group chat. What is that face?
Your inner teleprompter is cooking right now. The pace with which you're talking and moving that sweater, I was trying to look at it and I was like,
is that right?
You are going.
You're not going to let me edit, so I have to get it in one sentence. Okay. No breaths.
All right, I'll catch up. Let's go.
I messaged Rachel. I had all of the ends cooking, guys. I'm cooking. I had all of the ends lined up with like 1, 2, 3, 4 cross. That's my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 cross. As I wove them in and cut them off, that's how I was counting. 49.
Oh,
it was a lot.
That's a real labor of love right there.
She loves it. I'm so happy with it.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah. And I didn't even have to go into the grease yarn, you guys.
Good. So what's that grease yarn doing?
Hanging out. Living
in
her
a new
best
place?
life. She's now dried in a bag.
Okay. Is she stained?
No.
Oh.
Well, because it's not white yarn.
Correct.
So, do you know how yarn looks the same color, but then you knit it up and it's obviously not the same color.
Yeah.
It could also be that.
It could.
I hope I never have to decide. I hope that that's just I never have to break into that part of my stash and figure it out. That, I think, is my one and only finished object.
This is my one and only.
Great.
Sounds right.
Did it. Next.
Okay.
Whips.
All right, let's go. I have a lot. How many do you have?
3.
That I brought with me, I have 4.
Okay, you go first because you have more. Excuse me for a second. Fizzy water.
Do you care which one I do first?
No.
Let's do the gooey last.
Okay.
Then we can talk about it more.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start little.
Okay.
You guys will remember that Renee and I were part of the test knit for the Playful Pop sock. This is a pattern by Tracie Millar. It is a 2-color sock. So the dark gray is Knit Pick Stroll, and this pink color that you see is actually Spin Cycle. So mine didn't change as dramatically as I would have liked, but it does go kind of from bright pink to a purpley pink. And then one sock was the requirement for the test knit, which I did. One sock is done. So I started the second one. And I think if we hold them up next to each other on camera, you'll be able to tell that that spin cycle is changing.
Yeah.
Just not a lot.
Yeah.
Not very noticeably, which is fine. I am through the heel flap, heel turn, picked up the gusset, and decreased it out.
Okay.
So I'm really just knitting down the foot now, and then I'll put on the toe, and then this will be done. But to be completely honest, I don't foresee this getting finished soon.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of whips down here.
I know.
We'll talk about that later, but this is my progress on my second Playful Pop sock.
This sock is adorable,
Rachel. It is. It's great. I love it. It's comfortable. I want it to be done by the time that I would wear wool socks again.
There you go.
So that's a decent enough goal, I
I'm going to
think.
put it on my foot. Oh, yeah. She's cozy, too.
How's she fit?
She fits good. Yeah.
She's cute. Look cute down there.
Yeah. It's a cute sock, you guys. Okay. Good job, Rach.
Thank you much. All right. That's one whip.
Okay. Do you want me to do a sock?
Sure. Do a sock.
You guys have seen these socks before. These traveled to Hershey with us. They were on the yarn crawl with us. A lot of people touched this yarn because I kept pulling them out to talk about them and to talk about the Twinkle Dimple stitch markers because aren't those pretty?
They're gorgeous.
Yeah. It's like it's dripping with jewels.
It's like jewelry for your knitting.
In the best way.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh no, that fly is back.
Well, he gets to
Does he live here?
He's like, hey guys, you're doing something fun. Let me get in it. I almost started knitting.
Oh,
okay.
Are we podcasting again?
It's funny. Just holding these, my hands were almost just like teet. Okay. So this yarn is from 3 Tulips Yarn Company. She has a sock make-along going on from now until August 15th, so I do need to push forward on these if I'm going to get them done for the deadline. I'm at about the same spot in both of them. And once you get the pattern down, let me go back to the yarn. It's a custom dye. Our friend Amy was so kind and sent it to us as a surprise. So this is like the best neutral,
Stone?
Yeah, let's go stone. Yeah.
It's not brown. It's not tan.
No.
It's very neutral.
It's very pretty.
It is.
And then she sent me a mini of green. So I just put a couple rounds in the cuff, and then I plan to do the toes in green. And I am knitting up a pattern that was gifted to us by Rachel and Joe of Twinset and Purl. They are twin sisters. They are pattern writers. They also have a YouTube channel. If you have not, go ahead and check them out. We will actually get to see one of them in Rhinebeck this fall, which I'm very excited about. They gifted this pattern with this yarn in mind. They watched the episode and said, hey, we think it would look really pretty in this pattern. So I said, why not?
That was really nice.
It was so cool.
That was nice.
Isn't that cool for somebody to be like, hey, I have a lot of patterns, but I have the pattern for that yarn. Yeah. So I couldn't I was done. Let's do that. Mm-hmm. So it's their namesake sock pattern, Twinset and Purl, because it has twin opposing cables. They're going each direction, opposite directions, down each leg and foot. And then inside of the cables, you have some pearl texture there. Some lace texture to like a nod to the pearls. So, yeah. Are we getting that?
I think so. That's pretty.
Thank you. I love them. I just have to basically decide.
Yeah, so what's happening here? Are we at a toe somewhere?
I need to decide how much I need to knit before I put on what kind of toe I would like to put on.
Got it.
So, because these have been my on-the-go project.
Yes.
I haven't been somewhere that I want to pop it on and off of my foot multiple times.
Yeah. And the footage got deleted where you explained that those were your in the amusement park socks. So you actually cast one of them on.
Yes.
On that trip. So you've knit a lot on those.
Yes, I have.
You've gotten far. Wait till you see the one I cast on that trip.
Okay. Yeah, I finally got the pattern memorized. And after it was memorized, I was like, oh, this is quick.
Okay.
But me being a bit of a rule follower, I kept wanting to check that chart.
I see.
To make sure, and that was slowing me down. But once I
solidly
mentally
had it memorized.
Right. Then I could just go, which made it a lot faster.
Nice. So those are close.
Yeah, we drove to Hershey with my parents. My dad was driving us in his RV, my family. So I just sat in the front seat and went to town on my little socks. I mean, also helped with the children and stuff like that, but this is what I was working on.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
It's my first whip? Yes, my first whip. Okay.
Okay. I'll show you my socks that I'm knitting with my yarn from Amy. So you may remember, it's been a few episodes since I talked about them or showed them, but initially I had cast on and taken to Hawaii with me the surf wax socks.
I remember that.
And while I was in Hawaii, I tried them on and they were incredibly tight. Almost did not go on.
The surf wax sock is a pattern out of
Summer Lee's sock project book.
Yes.
And it's a texture pattern. And I do knit my pearls incredibly tight. So I think that's why they're...
Oh, that's right. Because you and I flip-flop.
Yeah.
My knits are tight.
My knits are... I would say my knits are normal. And normally, a 64 cast-on sock fits me perfectly on a size 1 needle. So I didn't even think about it. And I cast on 64 stitches on a size 1 needle.
But the texture is...
But the texture
is pearls.
Pulled it in. Yeah, the pearls make the texture. And it's a significant amount of texture. The whole, all the way around on the leg.
Okay.
And then continues down
Top
the foot.
Of the foot.
And I was like down the foot. And I went to put it on and I was like, that's tight. But my oldest son, when I started knitting them, and he found out that they were called surf wax, and they were blue, he was like, I want those. I was like, no, I don't. I want these. And he was like, then I want the same ones in the same yarn. I was like, that's not how yarn works. The yarn's getting used up.
And also, this is custom.
It's my yarn.
Custom.
These are my socks. And you sometimes don't wear socks. No kidding. But when they were too tight for me, I was like, maybe I will just give them to him.
Okay.
But he wasn't with me. He was at camp. That's why we were in Hawaii. So he came home. Eventually, I put that sock on his foot, and it was tight.
I don't want it to go to sleep.
It was tight on him, too.
Oh,
because, you know, he's 11. And sometimes I forget that 11-year-old kids are kind of big.
Yeah.
So I still think of him as like a little kid foot. But really, he's wearing an adult-size shoe.
My kid is only 6, and I'm already starting to get my children's socks. Because my husband...
You get him confused.
My husband folds and puts them away. So I'm starting to get my son's socks and my daughter's underwear.
I will very regularly see my husband walking around the house wearing not his socks. I'm like, can you not tell? First of all, that sock is pink. That's mine. He's like, I don't know. And then he'll wear the kid's socks. I'm like, sir, that's a kid's sock. He's like, doesn't look like kid's sock. I'm like, I can tell it's the kid's socks. He does not care. So anyhow, I tried to get them over my son. He has a really high instep too. And I was like, you know what? It's not worth it to have to struggle.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to waste the yarn.
How far did you get down the sock?
Because
it's cuffed down.
Probably through the arch. I was near the ball. Like,
Okay.
I was trying to try it on to see how much more I needed to knit.
Okay.
So I got pretty far.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm just going to pivot. Because I really want to make socks out of this yarn. And I really did want them for me.
Right.
I mean, I love that kid, but he can have any other sock yarn that I own.
That one was made for you.
Me!
Right.
Kids take enough. So, I learned my lesson from that striped sock yarn. Do you remember the one that I tried to innovate and frog it onto a ball winder, and I just created the 2 at a time?
Oh, yes.
So I just cut it.
Okay.
So I still have that surf wax sock in case I need to use that yarn, but
Yeah.
I had 85 grams still in the ball. I was like, I think I can, that's plenty.
Yeah.
So I cast it on to go into the park, and I brought it in my little, I call it a fanny pack, but the kids don't call it that these days.
What do they call it?
I think they call it a belt bag.
Oh, yeah.
So I have one. It's a little bit bigger, and it's like your typical fanny pack shape. And so I could put like my little ball of yarn, and I cast onto a 9-inch circular.
That's what I did with my Lululemon crossbody bag.
Yeah.
But I wore it down on my...
Yes.
Like a belt.
Yes. I wore it like a
Belt.
front panty pack.
Panty pack. A front panty pack. You heard it here first. Wait, while we're... Mom, this isn't my bra. Just so you know.
That doesn't look like your bra.
Okay, good.
Okay. I'll tell you later. Remind me. It's a one-shot podcast. I can't talk about this right now.
Okay. What's the keyword?
Bra.
Got it. There's a 25% chance I'm going to remember to prompt
Do you know what
her
we're
with
going to
bra.
remember? We're going to be like, wait, we wrote it down somewhere. Where did we write it down?
Yeah, right. Okay. Exactly.
Well, when you don't edit this
one
you'll
will remember because I circled it.
Got it. All right, here's the yarn. This is the custom colorway that our friend Amy
Rachel,
made.
that's so pretty.
It's so pretty. It's a light blue base with dark blue speckles.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And I had this little, look at this.
It's just rolled under table 10.
Hold on.
And like flopped away.
I'll be right back.
Hey, next time we record, we have to remember to put a light up there so that we can get close.
That is a good idea.
And you guys can still see the color. The
Not
triangle
a triangle light. Okay, on one of my pairs of socks, I used this for contrast color. And I did find this is part of a mini set from Mama Jess Knits.
Okay.
So it was unnamed before, but now it has a name. This was 8 grams left over, and I was like, ooh, maybe I can use it up.
What's the name?
Oh, no. That's all I know.
Okay. I was waiting for it.
Don't get crazy, but now I know who the dyer
Okay,
is.
great.
Okay, so I got my handy dandy stroll,
Undyed
stroll, and this hot pink, and I asked my dad to help me design the cuff.
Yeah.
And so we were at the pool one day, and I was like, Dad, here's the cuff. Here it is. So
Rachel, that's adorable.
I know. I'm very happy with it. So my question to him was, keep it like this. I was like, I have a question. Should I keep it like this? And he said, yeah. Like, what that was, there's a choice.
Question isn't over.
Or do I knit this bottom pink stripe as wide as the top white one? That was the question. And he just said, yeah, twice. And I was like, sounds like we're done.
My dad, who, by the way, we've tortured him his whole life because he has 3 daughters, no sons.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad. Who has probably never once in his life considered sock design.
Well, he does now.
Well, he did in that moment.
He was real interested in what I was doing.
Hey, I know. I was telling Rachel on the drive to and from the park when we took our families camping, Dad had so many questions.
Yeah.
And some of them, he wanted to work out the dollar amount of a sweater.
Oh, hey, sir.
I know. I know. And he was like, well, how much and how many ounces in a pound and how many grams in an ounce and da-da-da-da-da. And he was like, so that sweater cost, and I was like, huh. Because my husband was right behind me. And also it's a present for my husband, the one that I was knitting on. Anyways.
Okay, so...
Thank you for being interested in what we're doing, Dad.
Yeah,
we love you very much.
And look how good you did with your cuff design.
Yeah.
So I did the cuff before we got to the park because I didn't want to have to fuss with you. We all know that I don't like to do the cuff. I don't like to do the ribbing. So that was done. And then I just took this little, it's technically a 10-inch circular because I took my little, what do you call them? The shorties. Mm-hmm. And I put the 3-inch tip on one side and is it a 2-inch tip?
Yes.
2-inch tip on the other side on size
the 6-inch cable.
On the 6-inch cable. I think it's a
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think it's a 5-inch cable. And I enjoyed this so much. I was hugely skeptical because I had tried to knit on a 9-inch circular way back last year when I was trying to learn how to knit socks, and I felt like my hands were
tree trunks
too big. It felt like knitting with someone else's hands, honestly. I couldn't do it. I was like, who can do this? Is awful. But now that I think I'm just used to the skinnier yarn and I'm just used to it.
Right. And the dexterity of your hands.
Yeah. So I did find this very
enjoyable.
Yeah, I did.
So let me tell you, Rachel and I tried DPN's.
That was a mess.
9-inch circulars.
That was a mess.
Magic Loop.
Magic Loop was the most comfortable for me.
When we were starting out. We kind of stayed there.
Correct.
But then when I wanted to go to Kennywood months ago, I wanted to have a project. And because I carry the crossbody bag, the Magic Loop needles and cable were kind of clumsy getting in and out. And when we were visiting Ruth, and she was knitting on her porch, she pulled out socks on 9-inch circulars, and I thought that looks so polite and easy.
Yes,
she is who encouraged me to try them again.
Look at Ruth. Ruth is good at everything.
She's the best.
Ruth's like the knitting Encyclopedia Britannica. You need to know something, Ruth would help you.
That's right. Yes,
she's the best.
She did. I don't even think she knew she was suggesting that in that moment, or maybe she did.
She might have very politely been telling us. But she is like a little, what's a cross between a role model and a mentor? Is that the same thing?
I think so. Well,
I think a role model could be someone that you don't know.
I think it's a mentor.
Like someone to just look up to.
Yeah.
But in that case, like, she didn't do anything except just sit in front of you. And you were like, I want to do what Ruth is doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's taken us under her wing.
We love her.
We do love you, Ruth. We're so happy to have you in our lives and your influence in our lives.
I'm trying to
also
put it down,
Rachel. I know. When you hold it in your hand, your body just...
Wait, okay. After Ruth, remind me to talk about Magic Loop.
But Ruth was with us on the Yarn Crawl Day at McWalker Yarns and at Oakmont Collaborative. And we got comments from people because we talk about Ruth on here. Mm-hmm. And we have said that everybody deserves a Ruth. Some people commented to us and said, we are so happy we got to see you, but also we got to meet Ruth.
Yeah.
She's a legend.
We love her.
Okay.
Thank you, Ruth. Another thing about traveling with your Magic Loop.
Yeah.
It is incredibly easy to accidentally pull that.
It is.
And
it is. That's true.
And then it just goes. And in and out of a music. And oh my gosh,
you guys. To pull a needle off of one side of your project.
It was like 95 degrees. It was sticky. The yarn was sticky. Like, your hands were sticky. The yarn was just the yarn. But I would have ripped that needle out of those stitches 1,000 times if I was trying to Magic Loop in that part.
Yeah. It was really hot.
It was so bad. And you guys, every morning, my kids turn off the air conditioning. Every morning.
Okay, because we would have to pump the AC.
We were staying in cabins. Renee and I don't have an RV and we don't have a camper.
Right.
But our parents and our middle sister both have these pieces of equipment.
Yes.
So when we all camp as a family, our families get cabins.
Yes.
So that we can all still hang out.
Yeah, and we were side by side and we were all at the same camping, like, grounds.
Yes. So our cabins were air conditioned, but only with one unit, which was in the middle main room.
And then there were a kid's room and
There's 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
that didn't get very air conditioned, to be honest.
Because
it was roughing it.
Yeah, I think so.
But the kids would wake up and they'd want to sit at the table, which was right in front of the air conditioner.
In the morning. Yeah, after we've been pumping the AC.
Yes.
Because if the bedroom doors are closed, there was just like little fans in the wall on top of the doors.
That's where the hot air goes.
I know. That was not efficient like trying to move some of the air into those rooms.
Yeah. So the
probably
kids
helps more in the wintertime.
I don't think
push heat around.
Maybe. Anyhow. The kids would turn that stinking air conditioning on.
So she would go to a park at 95 degrees and be like, I just want to get home, and like walk into the air conditioning, and she would walk into a hot cabin. And we should have given you one of our keys. So
it did not cool down quickly.
No.
And the last day I was like, listen, you guys, you're either going to sit there and eat breakfast and be cold, or you go outside. Like, outside is not cold, and there's a picnic table. But they also didn't want to deal with the lantern flies.
Oh, yeah. Well.
I was like, well.
Right. We would open the door, but not the screen door. We would keep the screen door closed, just enough to, like, let a little bit of warm air into the living room. We didn't want to risk shutting that off.
Not us. And every time, they'd be like, I promise, Mom. What if I promise? I promise.
They're kids.
I think once it was even my husband that
circle it in their brain.
And the second day, he's like, that might be on me. That one might have been my fault. And that day, I was like, good, because Renee and I are leaving. We're going to the yarn store. So you sit here and sweat.
And we are going to tell you about that yarn store after we get through our whips.
Okay, let's get through them.
Okay, tell us about the sock.
It's just a vanilla sock.
I love it, Rachel.
Thank you very much.
And I think that pink highlights Amy's yarn really well.
I think so, too. This is... I like knit 2, purl 2 ribbing. That's my preference. And so this is 8 grams. Now, I was camping, so I didn't have a kitchen scale, but I suspect that I will not have enough to do an entire heel or an entire toe.
Yeah.
But I want to do the line across the toe, like in a real sock.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it, but someone on YouTube is going to teach me. Right?
What do you mean? You're just going to knit the line in.
I don't want to go all the way around.
No.
But I want to go back and forth.
How many times?
I don't know. Until the vibe.
Just one line.
No.
That's how they do it in socks.
But that's not how I want to do it.
Oh.
I want it to be a statement.
Just cut it and weave in those ends. Don't innovate this. Don't do intarsia just for a sock line.
It's basically on a bobbin already, though.
Okay.
We'll see. I got a lot to go.
You could do it. You could.
I could innovate.
You could intarsia that.
Yeah, I know.
Says the girl who's never done
intarsia. I could intarsia. Someone could intarsia. It could be intarsia.
It's just a little swoop around and then change directions.
Okay. Anyhow.
I think. Again, I've never done it.
Never even investigated it. My complete intent is to knit a tube and cut in a heel. Mm-hmm. So this is now just my, like, I need to go somewhere sock.
Perfect.
Because there's no chance that I get these done by the 15th.
That was my next question.
Sorry, Amy.
Listen,
I have enough pieces.
What we can. You almost had a whole sock done.
I did. But
it happens.
It is getting finished.
You should enjoy it and get the thing that you want.
Yeah, and I'm going to love
hitting the deadline.
And let me tell you another thing about all these.
That doesn't mean that you didn't participate in the sock long either. You just didn't make it to the end.
That's right. But let me tell you. Okay.
Sorry.
Can I tell you something else?
I'm trying to encourage you.
That screen you see in there is really on it today. It's going.
You've explained that.
Well, no, we've talked about it before. Renee sees things in her mind. So if she wants to talk, she said she can, like, see the words she wants to say. And I don't see anything in my mind. It's just always blank. So I say a lot. And sometimes when I talk, I know what I'm talking about, but the people I'm talking to don't always know what I'm talking about.
And I'll say, like, Rachel, you're starting in the middle. Like, and I can see that middle in my brain. You need to back it up and start us here or start them here.
So today, that teleprompter she's got going on in there Isn't
it fascinating? Guys, how many of you, when I say, do you remember my rainbow sweater? Can you see it in your brain? No, she can't. There's nothing.
I cannot. But I can, like,
Aphantasia.
remember what it looked like, but I can't see it.
You can't conjure a vision of it?
Correct.
Like,
I
you
can't
pick
actually
up the Polaroid
believe that
in the brain.
No, I don't honestly believe that's true.
Okay. Science be done. Liars. Okay.
What the heck was I saying?
No.
Oh! One shot, you guys.
This is what it's like to hang out with us.
Do you know that all those knit-alongs that we entered,
Yeah.
I haven't actually submitted a finished project to any of them. I finished them.
I know, and some like one day before it was due.
None of that.
Well, can I tell you what I do?
Huh.
I finish it, submit it. See ya. I forget to ever check back. Like, and they'll post
did you win?
Right. They'll post the winners. You guys have to tell me if you see my name as a winner somewhere, because that off my mental list.
Right.
Never check back.
Never enter. I did enter the grid gambit.
You never submit.
Never submit. Well,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
I don't think there's much of a
Okay.
difference. Okay. So
Vanilla socks.
these are vanilla socks.
And once again, thank you to Amy of Three Tulips Yarn Company for sending us your beautiful
Absolutely.
yarn.
We love it.
Hey, I will say, Amy, I don't know that I have it down here. I started the Stephen West Delectable Collectible sock. We talked about it on last week's podcast, which is why I didn't bring it down this week. But it was made with Knit Picks yarn because at the time when it was time to cast on, that's the only thing that I had that didn't need to be caked up.
Right.
And it got so fuzzy. That's why I was touching your Playful Pop socks to see if you had the like
fuzzy?
halo of fuzz. Not like that sock is.
I do think it might be how much you manipulated the yarn to make all that fancy stuff.
Well, I went back to Amy's sock yarn and I thought, oh, this is nice.
It is.
This is
It
nice.
is nice.
I could tell even like casting the Knit Picks on, it was more loosely spun. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So this is very nice yarn, and I
is.
appreciate you sending it to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What else do you have?
I think to be even, how many did you do? 2?
I have.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do?
Let's say that you could last.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have one more too.
We have the same one more, right?
No.
You have something else?
Yes.
Do you have a finest kind?
No.
Okay, do you want to do the secret first?
Are you guys getting this? Let me show you what I've been working on.
Okay.
This, Rachel hasn't seen it. That's why we had a little confusing back and forthy. I couldn't wait.
Oh, you cast that shawl on?
We bought this yarn from 29 Bridges. It was a trunk show at Moon and Yarn Craft Room when we were there for the yarn crawl. We met the dyer, Mary. She has ties to Pittsburgh, hence the nod to Pittsburgh and the 29 Bridges studio.
Do you know? Wait a minute.
Can I tell them that story?
You can, but let me tell you this first. I knew that this company existed because she was at Yarn Centric.
Yes. I didn't know she was Yarn Centric.
I did because this name caught my eye.
Okay.
And then it says, or maybe not here, but somewhere it says like local because we were in Maryland, right? Like,
right, because she does live
and
in
I
Maryland
thought,
now.
The nerve of somebody calling their company something about bridges when they don't live in the city of Bridges.
Well, I said, Mary,
Pittsburgh is the city of bridges. That's its nickname, in case that, like, you guys probably don't know that.
because the city has 3 rivers running through it, so there's bridges everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's a joke local to Pittsburgh that Pittsburghers don't like to cross a river. Like, we're going to stay on our side. I don't want to go over there because you're going to make me cross a bridge.
So I thought, well, maybe Baltimore or something just has 29 bridges, not like Pittsburgh that has, like, hundreds.
She was so cute. I said, Mary. She said, that's why I named it after Pittsburgh. And I said,
That's
there
not enough bridges.
29? Because there's a list somewhere.
It's like
what
400,
has
isn't
more bridges, Venice or Pittsburgh? And I don't know the answer off the top of my head, but she said, well, there's like hundreds, but that didn't really
sound good.
that wasn't as catchy. I said, I fair. So I believe, if I get this correct, if not, Mary, please correct us in the comments, or anyone. She said there were 29 bridges over rivers in Allegheny County.
I think you're right. It definitely had the word Allegheny in it. It was either the county or the river.
Oh, yeah.
But there is a
How are we doing?
She did name it after Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Appropriately so, because we are the city of bridges. And 29 means something. Mary, I'm sorry. I was a little distracted by your yarn.
It was gorgeous. Yeah. We'll talk to you in the Untangled, and you can clarify for us, please. We'll ask you. But, okay, I was dreaming about this yarn. I was so excited. Do you know when you're just excited?
I know. I'm using that as a mental prize when I finish my other ones.
I want to play with it. I want to see how it works up. So I caked up.
Oh, my God. I hope it goes well.
Here is the beginning.
It's going so well.
This is the Painting Honeycombs Small Shawl by Stephen West. It is out of Mary's beautiful yarn. We picked 4 colorways. Yeah. We picked 4 colorways. Mine are Tahoe, Bourbon, I think Folio, and Cider. I think I got those correct.
So, I'm sorry. Bourbon is brown?
Yes.
What is pink?
Folio.
And this is Tahoe.
Yes.
Okay. And Cider is your speckle.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. This is so pretty. Is it fun?
It is fun.
The pattern read like it was going to be fun.
It's fun.
And have you memorized it yet?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
I know.
Don't put it down.
I know. But I do want to work on my other projects.
You will?
Because I'm a rule follower. I would like to get Amy's socks off the needles by the 15th of August.
You will. Are you using the needle that the pattern calls for?
Here's what I did. So I'm a tight knitter. This is fingering yarn that I'm using. And it is, let me do the rundown for you guys. It is 463 yards for 100 grams, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And her sample was knit up out of this yarn. And we touched it and we wrapped it around ourselves and we said we want it. I messaged her because I started reading the pattern in the project pages on Ravelry. And some people held fingering double.
Right.
And his pattern says you can use any weight.
That's right.
But I wanted what we felt.
Right.
Hi, Mary. It's me. Can you tell me? And she said, oh, boy, you're going for it. Like, no breaks about it. We held it fingering. Can't wait to see it.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry, we held it single. Just fingering.
Yeah.
So I started with a larger needle. One size up. So the pattern calls for a 5.
Okay.
With fingering. Doesn't that feel loose?
Very.
So I am a tight knitter. Let me go to 6. So I started the first part of the pattern and I thought, I don't like this.
Did you have to watch the video? I've already watched the video, but did you have to for this cast on?
No.
Oh, I had to watch a video because I read the pattern and I was like, don't understand that.
Okay, well, I don't know if I did it right. Does
Looks
it look
good.
right?
I don't know.
It looks good, right, guys.
It looks good.
You start down here. Okay, so then I started knitting with a 5, which is what the pattern calls for. That is all the way up to here. Uh-huh. And I was like, I don't know. Is that too loose? So I changed to a 4.
Okay. Which is smaller than the...
The pattern calls for a 5.
Okay. Well, the good thing I think about this shawl, and I think I'm correct...
What?
Is that it's one of those ones that just increases until you bind it off.
Yes.
So when you're done with the yarn, you're done with the shawl, or you call Mary and you get a little bit more.
Well, and it wasn't about that. I felt like this was too loose of a open fabric. Feel that. Do you think so? Because people say to block it aggressively so that it looks like this when you're knitting it, and then it should end up looking like honeycombs.
Oh, God, it's so pretty.
I know. I love these colors together. It's so fun.
I'm glad you're enjoying something that you're knitting. You had a rough go of it.
I did. I know.
You did.
I know. Yeah. Okay, so look, it would go with this. It would go with that.
Oh, it's going to go with your whole wardrobe. Those are the only colors you knit.
And, yeah, are you guys getting the speckles? This reads neutral, the, like, creamy white color. But there are, like, a nice speckling with yellow and blue and
just a little bit of coral.
Do we think it's pretty? Coral? I don't know, but it looks like it was made to go with these. So.
It's beautiful. Oh, that's exciting.
I really love it. I cast this on, I think, yesterday.
I've been looking at that yarn too and thinking, that's your prize. You gotta finish.
Oh, I let myself just have it. And look, point protector.
Good girl.
And I am doing the Stephen Weave in the back.
That's bold.
So when I get to the end, all I have to do is like stretch, and then snip them off, I think. Is that what you do?
I don't know. I didn't read that much. I literally read the cast on, got confused, went to YouTube, found that he had filmed a tutorial about it, and then I went down just a YouTube hole. I never thought of it again.
Guys, look how pretty that is.
So pretty, Renee.
Oh, I adore it. So,
love it.
Thank you. Okay, your turn.
Okay.
Sorry for the crinkling.
That's okay. So, okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be a little bit of a backward story, but it's not going to take too long for it to make sense for you.
Okay.
Renee and I decided to knit a sweater, not the one I'm going to show you. We ordered yarn at the exact same time. Renee's yarn shipped. My yarn did not ship.
Are we doing that one first?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Just telling a story.
Okay.
I convinced myself inside my anxious brain that my yarn would never ship. And I got nervous. And so the only way to make myself not nervous was to cast on a new project. So I cast this on.
I get that.
Yeah. I was like, if I'm working on something else, I won't think about the fact that I'm not working on the thing for the yarn that it wasn't shipping. This is so dramatic, you guys. It took it like an extra 12 hours for it to ship. This is no big deal. But in the 12 hours that it took for it to ship, I cast this sweater on. Now, I have said that I wanted to cast this sweater on, and I said that I bought yarn for it. And I did not use that yarn.
Right.
Because do you ever sometimes get an idea that sparks another idea, and then all of a sudden it's like your brain opens up and just the ideas will start coming and you're like,
yes.
And you get really excited and then like everything makes sense.
Yes, because when Rachel walked in, I was in that flow state.
She was.
And I was like, and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And she was giving me the look and I was like, let me back up. Here's where my brain started. Yes.
Yeah. So my brain started so far back with a different sweater and different yarn. This is so long. I'm sorry. The One Shot podcast is really going to regret this story.
No, I don't know. They might like hanging out with us.
Okay. So at the end of winter, I cast on for the book club cardigan. And I made it a little chunk through. And I was having so much fun. And the yarn just wasn't holding up to the cables. You couldn't see it. So I was like, eh. So
I remember that, yeah.
So I frogged it, and Renee and I decided that we would knit it together later. But we bought yarn for it based on a bunch of Ravelry pages, and we bought Knit Picks Wool of the Andes Sport. And then we felt someone's sweater knit in that, and we were not convinced it was soft enough. It's like a pretty rustic yarn. And so in my mind, this is what my brain was doing. My brain was like, the same time.
We picked that yarn because people make textured sweaters.
And I'm sure the texture would stand out because it is a pretty...
Yes, but that is not what we wanted for like a wrap yourself up around.
I want both.
I want
to see the texture and to be squishy.
I want it to be squishy, but like I want to fall asleep in it squishy.
And also see the texture.
Yes.
Because the first yarn that I used, you would have felt great, but you wouldn't have seen anything.
Right.
Waste of time.
Right. That's right.
The second yarn that we bought, you would have seen everything crisp and beautiful, but not wanted it to like touch your skin anywhere.
Wrap up in it. For us, anyway.
So
I'm sure
in my
some
brain,
people love and want that.
In my brain was going with worry. What am I going to knit the book club cardigan out of? What am I going to do with that yarn? What am I going to do about this yarn that Renee's going to get hers first? I'm the oldest. Is anyone out there the oldest? The oldest like to be first. I think it's a birth order thing.
Because meanwhile, my yarn arrived. And
she left it in the mailbox.
I was like, I'm not ready for that yet. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to cake it up. I'm not ready to start that project.
Also, well, the other thing is...
She was having an imaginary race.
Well, not an imaginary race, an imaginary crash out. Because the other thing is that sweater we are knitting on a deadline. And
A self-imposed deadline. Which one? Oh, okay. We're going to talk about
on
it.
a deadline. And I knit at least 4 sizes bigger than Renee normally. So in my mind, I was not going to have enough time to knit my size sweater. Anyhow, that is all anxiety in my brain. Okay. So anyhow, to calm all that anxiety down, I was like, okay, calm down. What worsted weight yarn do you have that will look good in cables? Start there. In my brain, the other thing is that I showed my husband the finest kind pattern, and he was like, that's not the kind of sweater I want. I'm like, what? I didn't even know you wanted a kind of sweater. What kind of sweater do you want? He's like, I want a cardigan. Okay, well, I'm glad I showed him. Okay, so now my brain's like...
Gosh, could you imagine if you were like, do you love it? And him...
I would have been so mad. Okay, so now my brain, at the same time, this is all happening up here. It's like, husband doesn't want finest kind. Need worsted weight yarn for book club. Okay, switch. I'll use husband's yarn for my book club because that yarn is worsted. It will hold up to the cables and it will feel nice.
Yes.
I love that.
And people have made textured stuff
and
with
it looks
that.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, so that problem solved. Now, what am I going to knit my husband's sweater out of? Because I kind of wanted to steal it off of him anyhow. Now I'm just going to knit it bigger and fit me.
Okay.
Okay, well, I have this yarn that was already caked up, and you know how I feel about that now. Anxious. Let's use that. So I went to the craft room, and I got this yarn, and then it was so crazy. It was like, oh, she has a plan now. As long as she has a plan, she can be calm. So then I calmed my butt down. This is the yarn that I went in the craft room and dug out. It's Blue Sky Fibers, wool stock, worsted. I bought this, I bought a sweater quantity because I loved it with no plans for it. And the color is Northern Lights. It's 100% fine Highland wool. They're 50-gram skeins. That's all I have to say, right?
Well, does it say the yardage on it?
Up here maybe?
Oh, yeah.
123 yards.
Yeah.
It's a worsted weight. And I cast on the finest kind. And you guys, I went crazy knitting this thing.
Yeah, I love this
I
yarn
fell
too.
in love with, I thought I was going to hate knitting this sweater. If we're being...
It reads neutral, but there are all the colors in here. There's like blue and pink.
Well, I have this sweater. I think you can see it better.
Okay.
So it's a bottom up. I didn't think I liked that. It's moss stitch. And this is the girl that doesn't like to knit ribbing, but like, you guys, I couldn't stop. I could not. I knit one of these balls a day. I went crazy knitting it.
The last time we recorded, I had a band. Like the ribbing started for my husband. She was keeping this one a surprise for me. Look at, oh my gosh, it feels so nice, Rachel.
I have the whole body done.
It's beautiful.
I have the whole body. I love this.
Okay.
It's squishy.
Yeah.
This yarn is nice. Oh my God. This is a size 5, and it honestly right now fits me with like maybe an inch of ease.
I've heard that about this.
But it's
sweater.
It's knit one, purl one all it's around
like
it.
A full ribbing.
So yeah, so I fully expect it to block out. But I so thoroughly enjoyed knitting this.
People said that this blocks out really generously widthwise.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Not the whole direction, just
right. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
I just imagined it. You know when people knit the whole leg of their sock ribbed, and then they hold it up and it looks all weird.
Right.
I was like, that's probably what's happening with this sweater, because I'm at gauge.
This is nice yarn.
Isn't it nice, Renee?
Yeah.
I'm so happy with it. Now it's all crumbled up because it's been in its project bag, but
Rachel, it's beautiful.
Thank you. So I started this sleeve.
Let me hold it up for you.
I have one sleeve on the needles and one knot, and then I'm done. All I have to do is 2 sleeves.
Did you use the needle size in the pattern?
I did. I used the needle size in the pattern.
So it goes bottom up, and then you do the front or the back first?
You do the back first.
Back, then front, connect, then you put the neck on?
Yep. That's what it says in the pattern. That's the order of operations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rachel, it's beautiful.
The only thing that made me stop knitting it is that the decrease rate, I felt like I was going to have to put a light bulb marker to mark them to keep them the same on both sides.
Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't have them with me. So I put it aside one day and started knitting something.
Nice.
I know.
So this, to like connect all the pieces for your story.
From my crazy story before.
Didn't make a lot of sense to me who needs visual cues.
So this sweater pattern was going to be knit for my husband, and it was going to be knit out of the Bare Naked Wool's Tango Targi Tango worsted. Renee and I both bought that yarn at Maryland Sheep and Wool. Yes. We were both going to knit this sweater for our husbands.
Yes.
But my husband said he doesn't want this kind of sweater. And I do want this kind of sweater.
Yes.
And this yarn was already caked up. And so that I don't have a sweater that matches Renee's husband. Because, like, I like
also
him.
Renee, when we
I
wear
like
these
him
together.
a lot. But we don't need to be twins.
Right.
I thought this would be, like, just the perfect, it just all fit.
Beautiful, Rachel.
Right? Like, it just all fell into place.
It's beautiful. I love it. And it feels so squishy and
Me
good.
Me too.
What size are you knitting?
A 5.
Okay.
Almost always is a 5. It's really off
I didn't know if you sized up.
No.
Okay.
It was correct for me.
Okay.
But if I would knit it for my husband, I would have knit a size 4 because men don't wear E's in their garments like women or like me.
Not our men. Some do.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like they're more stylish than ours, probably.
I even measured him.
Yeah.
I even measured him and I asked him, like, how tight do you want your shirt or your sweater?
Yeah.
And he still picked not a lot of E's.
Yeah. I think I could see a more urban look, like a city look, wearing maybe. Like oversized and
right, not the suburban dad look.
No, right, exactly. Some guys would make it look really stylish. I feel like oversized on my husband would just look a little sloppy.
Yes.
Do you think?
Yes.
Because he would. Yeah. I think you'd have to style it more if it was oversized.
So this is one of my whips.
Is that your belly?
Yeah.
You hungry?
No.
Okay, so on that note, I cast on, gauge swatched for, caked up the yarn for. Here it is, all caked up. And before we left for Hershey, and I cast on my husband's sweater, but I went up 2 needle sizes.
With no gauge swatch.
Vibes.
Did it.
And I got through the band of the, what is that? Your
the
hem?
Waist. Yeah, but the hem.
And I didn't like it. It looked too open and not good. So I then paused and did a gauge swatch on the pattern's recommended needle size, and I got gauge with it.
Yeah.
So then I figured I need to rip out the whole let me just start over because I don't need to size that hem needle up to, it would have been the same size as the body. So I'm going to start over with this. Okay. But I was happy that I got gauge because it's an Aran pattern and this is worsted weight, which I know can be close, but I thought I have tighter tension.
But it is a rib and you purl loose, so maybe that's what was compensating.
That's fair. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
It evened itself out.
Yeah, I bet. Because I purl tight.
Thank
you.
Oh, I didn't. Where were you when I was casting it on?
One cabin over.
No, I cast it on before we left.
You didn't call me.
No, it probably was in the middle of the night. I think it. Oh no, I think I was watching a show with him.
Oh,
yeah. So this is a future.
I'm here
upcoming,
now.
This is a future upcoming project that I would like to have done because I would like to wear his to Rhinebeck as like a little oversized fit for me.
Yeah.
So I am also going to knit him the size 4.
Okay.
We'll be interested to see how it fits on him though because he is more muscular in his shoulders and his arms.
I will tell you that there are short rows all over the shoulders and the arms.
What's that mean though
so
for me?
I think you could just knit more short rows if you needed more room.
Okay. Because
there's short rows right here.
Do you think I knit more of those or do you think I just block it more aggressively? Because my husband will put on clothes and I'll say, that doesn't fit you. Like, the body might fit you, but you're busting out of this part.
Yeah.
That doesn't look good.
Well, I think you maybe should do a little bit of research
No.
No? You want to knit him a fully customized sweater that
Research on what?
Short rows. If someone had a muscular arm, what would they do to compensate for it?
Okay, fine. I'll do a little research. Maybe.
Perhaps we had a podcast and we could just say, hey, has anyone ever knit a sweater for a man with really muscular... He's like broad. He's a weightlifter. He works out, you guys. So he has like broad shoulders, muscles, but he's very lean.
His trunk of his body is
lean.
Yes, that's a good way to say it. And he's tall.
Yeah. So perhaps someone out there,
if anybody knows,
or point us in a direction.
Yes, of how I would adjust for
reference.
That. Yeah. Because I have to imagine that you would need deeper...
You need more fabric.
And a deeper underarm. Because sometimes his t-shirts will be like...
Yeah.
Trying to stretch over that shoulder muscle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would appreciate that if anybody has some...
And the pattern has a pretty detailed schematic. So maybe you find whatever fits him well.
Okay.
And start to compare like that.
I did make notes on the schematic of, like, measurement
what
B,
he's
this many inches, measurement C. Yeah.
That's smart.
Okay. So that is in my queue, and you're going to be done with that really quickly.
I know. I'm excited.
Do you want to show them what else we've been working on?
Do you guys want to see the yarn that provided me 12 hours worth of anxiety? So much anxiety that I knit a whole body of a sweater.
I can't control that, but I can control this.
That's exactly what it was.
So,
I just realized that I actually have more than that.
Of whips?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Okay.
We'll deal with that later.
Okay.
Are we telling a story or are we showing them a sweater? We could do it at the same time.
Sure. You know me, I like to show, then
Get it up, girl.
Okay. So I guess we have to tell the story because I would like to talk about our experience with Alex.
Well, let's do it. I love a story.
So Andrea Mowry released her latest sweater pattern, the Ooey Gooey sweater, and it will be her Rhinebeck sweater for this fall. Mm-hmm. Well, we were toying around with yarn combinations, and like I do, Rachel can pick them out really quickly. I
did not pick this one out very quickly.
Faster than me. You had it pretty locked.
On the same call as you.
No, you had yours pretty locked down.
I had the spin cycle chosen. I wanted to use specific spin cycle.
We wanted to use the yarn that the pattern recommends, which is Spin Cycle Dyed in the Wool and Spinster's Daughter, which is the same
actual strand of yarn.
Yes. It's
but
just
two different dyeing processes,
right.
I think.
So I called up Farmer's Daughter Fibers, their store, because I had a question about what would look better in person if somebody could just say, like, that's not going to look good. Because, when you look, I would look at Spin Cycle, the same colorway, and it would look so different.
Not only that Spinster's Daughter, I was having trouble deciding because the colors displayed on Farmer's Daughter's website and Spin Cycle's website for the same color looked different. And I didn't know
which one was true. Or closer to true.
I don't even care which one's true,
it's
just
like
which
a
one
device thing.
It could be.
So, ring ring, hi, hello, can you help me? Alex answered the phone. And she said, hey, I can't help you right now. I have a virtual consultation, but I can try to give you a call back when I have a break. Okay. So she texted me. We had a break. It was fabulous. Mm. She was so helpful. I said, are you sure you have time to help us right now? She didn't just call.
She FaceTimed.
Yes.
She FaceTimed from the store with no warning, really. Renee just cold called him.
Right. And I didn't realize that people made appointments for virtual shopping there. Rachel told me after the fact.
I said, Renee, I tried to make a virtual appointment and the first one was in 2 weeks.
So I'm not saying that to suggest that you do that. I'm saying it because Alex was so kind that she didn't ever mention it to me. Like, hey, I can do this for you, but we're really not supposed to. You're supposed to make an appointment. She was just like, hey, if I have some time, I'll try to get back to you. And she did. And she already had all of the yarns pulled out that she thought could look good with what I had called in asking. It was amazing. It happened to be on a night that Rachel and I were visiting 2 other of our knitting friends. So we were all there on FaceTime. And I think I did it pretty quickly. I think for the first time in my life, I was pretty decisive.
You were?
Yes.
It didn't feel rushed, though. You were like, I can make this decision in 5 minutes. And I was like, we don't make any decision in 5 minutes, Renee. But Alex was also very concerned that you were getting the true color. Like, she kept walking it over to the window.
Here's what it looks like in the store.
And then she
Let me go over here. Okay, look at it from this angle. Mm-hmm. And it really did change my mind when she would flip them and be like, okay, but I want you to see it in this light. And now that you picked that, let's pick out specific skeins.
And she even had them, like, set up, like, she knew which ones would look similar to each other. Mm-hmm. It was like expert level help.
Really. And she knew with my size exactly how many I needed. And then if I wanted to change the color, here's how much yardage I would add for. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And it was important to us that we had that good of an experience. Why?
Because we had just had a terrible experience buying yarn.
No.
But we had.
But also,
not with the farmer's daughter. They're excellent.
But also, we're going there in September. We're going to go to one of their retreats. And when I called, Rachel said, oh my gosh, I hope this isn't a bad experience, because then
it'll start like the retreat off
set
bad.
A tone.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful. And on the phone, she said, hey, somebody else from the retreat was the last person I called. And I told her,
let's all
take a group photo in these when you're here in September.
Yeah.
So that's Rachel's anxiety.
That's why I was
what
so
set
anxious.
the anxiety off, that she wanted to get it done on time.
Right. But right after you picked your yarn,
yeah,
she said, is there anything else I can do for you? And I was like, can you help me? I couldn't decipher between the greens. I was like, can I just see those greens in a row? And she was like, absolutely. And I showed her my spin cycle that I had, like, from home. And she was like, oh. She was like, well, any of them will look okay, but you know what I think will look best? And I was like, what? She said, York. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, yes. Because that's my favorite farmer's daughter color, period.
Okay.
It's like my favorite color, I think, period. But I was trying to, like, go outside the box.
How'd that go? Show them.
I mean, if Alex said so. She said.
She
even showed us her ooey gooey.
She did. It was like you were FaceTiming with a friend.
It was fun.
It was phenomenal.
Yes.
It was an excellent experience.
And we hung up, and even our friends were like, I want to do that one day. Right? Maybe I'll make an appointment with the farmer's daughter. She showed us around the store.
Yeah, she said, can I show you anything else in the store?
She was amazing.
Yeah, really.
Amazing. She took a selfie with us on the FaceTime.
Yeah, I asked permission.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, hey, can we take a picture of you just to, like, share that we had an excellent experience with you?
Yeah.
Sure.
So now even more I'm excited to go to this retreat.
I am too. And I'm excited to see her. I'm excited to show her the yarn that she picked out for us, all worked up into a sweater.
Right.
I know.
All right, we going to show them what we got? All right, this is what we picked.
Let me get the back of mine.
Yeah, get it going.
Ba-da-ba. Da-da-da.
Is that not so on brand for us?
So this is our version of the ooey gooey. I am using Cold Comfort in Dyed in the Wool, and the main color is Whisper by Spinster's Daughter Whisper.
My spin cycle is the Brooklyn General Store custom colorway, which is, I think, Noctidui.
I think you crushed it.
Probably did.
One of our friends just messaged us today and told her, oh no, you
pronounced this wrong. And I was like, that tracks. But to be completely honest, I have no idea how to say this word. But it's gorgeous. And the
Rachel,
main color...
So pretty. It's so pretty.
I know, the main color is York. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Alex, for that incredible suggestion that I really wanted anyhow. But I was trying to, not knit another green blue sweater.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. And I sized up in this one. I'm knitting a 6. Because I don't want 4 inches of ease ever.
Okay. Well,
I want it to be bigger than the suggested ease. So I sized up.
I did size up, but I was debating going up another size.
Do it.
I might. because I'm at the point where I need to make that decision.
The pattern is written so that you don't need to decide immediately. You can just get close.
Right. Like the stitch counts stay pretty much close enough until about where I'm at.
Same. I have one more increase round
look
to
at
go.
us. Huh.
We're, yeah. Oh! Oh! Predictors. Hey, look, wait.
Shoot.
Tell me that this isn't the perfect point protector to put on this specific sweater now that you know the backstory and me being nervous about not knitting it in time to go to the retreat. What's it say, Renee?
Hang on, let me overthink this. Oh, that's so true. Hold on. Look, coming at you.
And then this one says, be a buddy, not a bully.
I love that.
Me too.
We got those on the crawl.
We did.
Okay, there. Better?
It is better. And since this is a one-shot podcast today, she can't edit it out.
Hey, I sent a picture of the 2 spin cycles all caked up to our knitting group, like group text. And I said, which one? This one or that one? And we all unanimously decided
right side, start in the center.
Yes. And I was like, you're right. That is it. So you cast on at the neck, and then it faded into like a more neutral color. So
When I was with her, we were on the crawl when she was just starting, and she must have said every 5 minutes, I love this. I love this.
The blue. But then it went into the pink, and you know me and a lot of color, guys. So I'm going to go with it. But I think if I had to cast it on again, I would have picked something. See, you don't have the other to compare it to now. This one is much more muted, more pale. I think I should have started with that one.
Gosh, it's so pretty, though.
They're all pretty. But yeah, I have that pop of color at the neckline.
Do you not have another chunk of blue coming? You could put it like your cuffs.
I don't think so. No.
How much of your first skein of spin cycle did you use?
Let me show you. I got through the color work, and I have this left.
I have this left. Look at that.
Look at yours compared to mine. What is that? What's this? Because I was pulling from the inside, it got all weird.
Well, I learned how to hand wind a ball on accident a couple weeks ago, and now it's like my thing.
So, yeah, I don't have any more bright blue coming up.
That's blue? What color do you call that?
It's not that bright.
But it's blue. It's close.
Yeah, but I think it's going to feel like this stuff down here. Rachel said, start over. I was like, I'm not starting over.
When I said that, she was barely through the welt. I was like, just do it. It took a day.
No, I was through the first color work. I was through this part.
You could have done it.
I could have done it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to embrace some color.
She's going to knit that shawl, you guys. That's what she's going to do. That's why she's knitting that shawl.
Well, no, I got through the fun part. I got through the color work.
You did, but you always need a stockinette project.
Right, yes.
I agree.
So, this will just be like slow goings. But the goal is to have this done mid-September when we go out to Montana.
Yes.
For the group photo.
Yeah. Hey,
what?
Are any of you guys going to go?
Oh, yeah. That's right. We haven't talked about it on this because that episode got deleted.
Correct.
We talked about it with you a couple weeks ago.
We do know one of you is going.
That was so exciting. Rachel put it together because she should be working for the CIA. Now that I said this on YouTube, I'm sure the CIA is like listening to us.
What should she be doing? What does Rachel do? Because we got sent the class lists, and then I recognized a name from interacting. And so I sent a message, and I was like, I hope you don't think that I'm like really weird. But are you going to the Farmer's Daughter retreat in September? So that was fun.
Yes.
It was right.
It was a surprise to her as well because she is more like me who doesn't
read emails.
Perhaps. Or I don't pay attention to those details until it's much closer to the actual.
I see.
Rachel knew what the name of the group we were in because we're going to
I had already bought our homework yarn for us.
Right. And then after we realized that you, our friend, didn't know that there were groups, I was working out or in the shower and I got really nervous for you thinking, oh my gosh, if she doesn't know about the class list, which I didn't, she probably doesn't know that we have homework to do before we get there. So, what is the homework, Rachel? Let's talk about that.
So, one of the classes is Fearless Steeking with Andrea Mowry. So, we have to knit a piece to steek in class. So, we were sent a pattern, and you can knit it in anything you want, but Farmer's Daughter did put kits together for us, so we bought them.
Yeah, show them yours.
Okay.
What are your colors?
My colors are Whisper is the same color as Renee's sweater.
Yes.
Whisper is the Spinster's Daughter, and the Spin Cycle is Goldie.
Okay, and then the kit that I chose, this is Umbra, and this is Shades of Earth.
That's so pretty.
They're both gorgeous.
I have to tell you something, though.
Oh, and our friend that's going, the body of her ooey gooey is done in Umbra.
And she bought this kit, so we're like a real cohesive
We're vibing. We're a unit. But also she was who really made us need to make the ooey gooey as well, because.
Hey, but I have to tell you a confession.
Ooh. What is it?
I don't think I'm going to use this for the homework.
Okay.
I think I'm going to use my ooey gooey leftovers.
That would be so cute.
Wouldn't it?
I'll do that too.
Yeah, and because I'm not going to use that whole other thing of Spin Cycle.
Me either.
And I don't think we both ordered an extra skein of Spinster's Daughter.
That would be adorable. Yeah.
And then we'll save this for another project.
Awesome. Do you mind if I do it too?
Why would I mind?
Okay, just checking.
Do you want to use my yarn to do it?
What do you mean your yarn?
Like, you don't want to use my leftovers.
No.
Use your own leftovers. No. I don't know if I'll have enough. Yeah, wouldn't that be cute? Like the perfect souvenir.
Yes. Hey, hold on. Oh, I can't take that off. I wanted to get them close on. Look up Shades of Earth, because this is gorgeous.
Well, you could take it. Oh, we're not editing.
No. Next time we'll put a light closer to the lens.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So that is an upcoming project for us as well. So
okay.
Finish Ooey Gooey for September. Do our homework for September.
Okay.
And then we want to have the finest kinds done in time for Rhinebeck.
So, and that shawl. Because we are going to see Mary again the day before Rhinebeck. And we promised to bring knitted shawls. I don't think she's not going to be our friend anymore. But it would be fun to show up in them, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And if people say, oh, that's really pretty, go buy her yarn. She's here.
There she is.
Right. That would be awesome. I love supporting the people. Hey. I saw it in here. Here. I referenced this. If you were making...
He posted it. I saw Stephen West posted it.
I know, but I don't know if people, stop looking at...
Okay, spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Delectable, Collectible, only Clue 1. So if you have not gotten through Clue 1, or if you haven't started yours for whatever reason yet, I'm about to show it. So fast forward a couple minutes. Okay.
We can still put timestamps.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know.
It's not editing.
This is my version of the ooey gooey. No, this is my version of the Delectable Collectible sock. And it is fuzzy. It's really fuzzy.
It is.
So when I went from this, but you can see, look how loosely spun this is.
Yeah.
It's just...
I know exactly what you're talking about because I'd worked with Stroll a fair amount on sock heels, cuffs, and toes.
But this is adorable. Look how cute this is. So while Rachel and I were in Hershey, I hadn't cast this on yet. And I thought I could just buy some yarn for this.
Correct.
And that's what I did. But then when the time came, I was too impatient to cake it up. So this is what happened to me, I guess. Rachel and I had a little sliver of time to get to a newly opened local yarn store in Hershey. And it is called the Underground Yarn and Bookstore. And the owner is the dyer for Little Loopy Yarn. So I got this mini set. It is called Snowflake Dreams. Look how pretty that is. And the white one has Stellina in it. So I picked this up. So I should have caked this up and done the Delectable Collectible. But, here we are.
You have it now.
And then she had an entire collection that were inspired by Broadway shows. And I was reading through them, and this colorway is inspired by Les Mis, and it's called One Day More. And I started singing One Day More, and she started singing from the other room over, Another Day, Another Destiny. I was like, oh, it's mine. It's mine. It has to be.
And I was like this.
Huh?
I don't know.
Hey, fun fact, that was one of my husband's and my first dates away from the baby when we were first-time parents.
Les Mis?
Yeah.
Cool.
My husband and I went to see Les Mis.
It's out now. No cuts.
We try to keep everyone's names off of here just for their own privacy. For our first date.
Fun.
I know. So that was a fun little...
That is fun.
And I really liked that I started singing, and then she started singing back.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We really enjoyed it. She was fun.
She was so fun.
Yeah.
She and her partner, Eric.
Yeah.
What did you get when we were
I got
movie?
skein of sock yarn, and I was torn. I picked up 2 skeins, and they were in the same vibe, and I couldn't decide. And I was like, I don't really need 2 skeins of sock yarn, so like we have to choose. We have to make a choice. And one of them's name was Madame Pele, which is the Hawaiian goddess of fire and the volcano. So I bought Madame Pele.
We really need a light out there.
I know we do, because this is...
Do you want to get
better.
one for you?
That's good.
Okay. Next time.
So I bought this skein of 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon, fingering weight, 437 yards, hand dyed, little loopy. Love this. And then she had a sample in the store.
Same. Because I forgot to say any of that.
She had a sample in the store of a beanie, and it was just a stockinette beanie. But it was like really pretty.
It was.
And I picked it up and I was like, what'd you use? And she was like, oh, I used, what was this one called? Spring Puddles. And you guys, that was the other one that I was debating. I was like, I must really like it.
Yes.
I keep picking it, but she used it in worsted. And so that felt better. Not 2 skeins of sock yarn.
Right.
One is worsted. So I got it. Look at it.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So that's like pinks and greens and blue and
Caramel.
some cognac. Yeah. Spring Puddles, very aptly named.
Yes, yeah. So I bought those 2. And then we both bought...
Oh, right. Where's mine?
It's behind. We both bought the mystery packs.
Da, 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 da.
Do you know, I'm sorry, last week when we were talking about this as the giveaway, we were talking as though they knew what we were talking about, but that footage got deleted, didn't it?
Yes. Okay, so we can do it now.
We stunk at that.
We did stink because we
probably don't
deleted an entire episode's worth.
So sorry, it just put that 2 and 2 together right now. Anyhow, inside this bag are 5 skeins, 10-gram skeins of fingering weight minis. Mm-hmm. And Kayla said they are a surprise. They are a mystery, but she does try to curate them into like usable color palettes. So we have not looked.
Did we send out the other one?
Yep, sent away.
Okay, yay. So hopefully
to be fair, I have not heard from her yet. But as soon as I hear from her, it's going to be sent away. So I hope by the time you're seeing this, sent away.
Oh, okay. This one hasn't been sent away yet. Okay.
But it's designated as the giveaway one.
Got it.
Okay. So if you don't know if you won or not, go check last week's episode.
Okay. We announced the winner for this.
And we said maybe we would open them together. Yes. So I hope you watched it, and I hope you got your package. Get it out. Here we go. We're going to do it.
Are you ready?
Are we going to do them at the same time?
Yeah.
We have not looked.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Oh! Ooh, I like this.
This is so fun. Oh my gosh. You guys.
Let me see yours. Oh, very autumn. Very 4th floor.
Yes. This is very like Renee's muted palette. Look at that.
This is Rachel's Rainbow.
Renee's Rainbow. so really there is no overlap in our...
Nope.
In our...
But they are kind of like sisters, right? Like...
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean,
like
they're dyed by the same person, so there is like
this, that, right?
I love it. I love it.
How fun is this? And now we have minis that we can pull from.
Yeah.
Hey, these are beautiful. I don't know if you guys are picking
that
up.
That really is your vibe.
I know.
So that'll go one and same.
Right.
Oh, we did good.
Hey, and then, yeah, you can't see. This one is lightly speckled. These two are lightly speckled.
Are any of mine? No, mine are pretty
you have solids.
Tonal. Yeah. I love it.
I love it too, Kayla. You
well
did an
done.
excellent job.
Thank you. Oh, I can't wait to see what one of you got.
I know. I hope we get to see
it. Was it Knits by Train? Is
that sounds
one
right.
Last week?
Oh boy. If not, now that's on the internet.
Well, if you're Knits by Train and you won last week and you don't know, go over there and find out. And if you're Knits by Train and you didn't win last week and I just messed that up, email me. I'll send you some.
Fair. It's fair.
Okay.
That was so cool. I almost forgot that we had that to do because it was out of my eyesight.
Cool.
Okay, other things that we wanted to talk about.
Oh, no. I have another acquisition.
Oh, do I know?
Ish.
Okay.
Okay, last week I bought that bag from Goodwater and Renee let me have it. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm. I remember. Did you buy me a new bag?
No. In case you guys don't remember, it's this bag. It's this bag.
Oh, excuse me. I watched it in the video, last week's video, and it is so pretty.
It's so pretty. Okay, but I forgot to say that I bought this little Notions pouch while I was there. It's linen, and it's just like a little,
Yeah.
And then I was like putting things in my bag, and I was like, that is not enough. I need something slightly bigger.
Right.
And I wanted everything that goes in that bag to be the same vibe.
Yeah.
So, and I know they had pouches because I had just been there and seen them. So I think the next day I decided to purchase a small pouch.
I'm excited.
Okay, so this is what I purchased.
Cute.
Is this not so cute?
That's linen.
That's linen.
You have a little...
That's okay. We'll clip that.
Okay.
It's naturally dyed. It's got a wood button.
Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, cute.
And look, it's got a little bead, little clay bead, and do they call this something? Small haberdashery pouch, naturally dyed linen, woven in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool. And they sent me a button.
Oh, cute. Now, and guys, their stuff is like, so this is linen. You couldn't make a whole pouch out of it. I mean, you could, but it wouldn't be very durable.
Single layer.
Sturdy. They put like heavy duty canvas
like
on the
inside.
inside.
On the inside, yeah.
It's so nice.
It is gorgeous. I'm so pleased with my whole set now.
I got catching up to do.
And I have to tell you that the one thing on my wish list for the yarn crawl that I did not buy, that I didn't really see one or purchase one, was I wanted one of those things that contains your yarn. So if you pull from the middle or the outside, it doesn't...
Yeah, like a Snuggie.
Yeah, or a
cozy. Yeah.
Okay. They sent me a
Who's
gift.
they?
Goodwater.
Oh.
In the box. And I did not say anything. I didn't say that I wanted it. I didn't ask for it. I made no mention. This is a total surprise.
Did she know that it was you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I emailed her.
Okay.
I emailed her and said, I bought more. I love it so much I bought more. Okay. So, this is what they sent me.
Yarn box. Oh, cute. You guys. So you can put your yarn in here. Close. Look what they're using as.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. And then you thread your yarn through. There. That is so cute.
Isn't
oh
it?
My goodness.
Isn't it the cutest?
That's adorable. Come on. With a
It's like
little
a quote,
grommet in the
Renee.
top. Oh yeah, now I'm seeing that. And it still has that, like, heavy-duty canvas. Oh, and they're branding on the inside of it. Can you see all the way down there? Mm-hmm. That's cool. They're so thoughtful.
They are.
In their making.
They are. I just got this out of the mailbox this afternoon, and I had to run over here, so I have to write her a gushing thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's helping me put together my own bag because
is.
I had in my possession Rachel's. And then I felt bad because she really wanted it too. And it is her birthday month. So
it is my birthday month.
So I said, you can have it.
That was very nice.
I said you could have it before she came up to me. When she was leaving, she said, I can make you, it won't look the same, but I can get you one close. Take it.
I know.
I'll take it.
Okay. I bought one more thing.
From them?
Uh-huh.
Is that why you've been so sneakily pulling things out of that bag? What is it? Is it the red hair? Oh my gosh! You guys! Is it for me? Yes! You guys! When I said, is it the red hair? Do you see? I love it.
I know.
You're so much. Oh, Rachel. Even on the way home, I was talking about this bag to you.
I know. I was going to keep it a secret and give it to you for something, but I was like, she's just going to ask to buy. That's why I emailed them. I said, please don't tell her.
Oh.
Because I was worried you would be like, hey, throw the red hair bag in there.
I want to buy that too. Oh my God. Okay, so this has the wax canvas on bottom. Look at this. So when we were at Rags for the yarn crawl, Sammy, the maker, and her mother, Joan Marie, were there just hanging out at what I would call Rags' Table 10. Yep. They had a big antique table, sat 8 people, and there were women all around it. And when we first walked in, we didn't realize that there was, that these bags weren't just a part of the store.
Yes.
And Sammy's mom started talking to me about them, and I was fascinated, but then there were other people in, so we never really closed off that conversation.
It was Tony that came up and kind of redirected it to make sure that we knew.
Yes.
Kind
Tony
of like,
is the shop owner.
You girls are doing a lot of talking, but did you see the bags? It was like the most polite way of saying that.
Yes. And Lisa was also there saying, hey, I have to show you the bags.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, everybody in that store, I think, had one of these bags.
They all had the bags, but it was such an easy conversation happening that we never like pivoted and like focused.
Right.
There was a lot going on.
Right. So we said, hey, Sammy, do you mind? Because your mom started telling me, but I can't repeat all of that because it was so thoughtful how they have put these bags together. Could you do the spiel for us? And she was like, oh, nobody wants to hear it. And we were like, we do. We want to hear it.
We do. Very much so, please.
And while she was talking, I kept looking at this red hair little girl. This is all hand embroidered. She and her mother hand embroider some of the pieces, but hand make all of the pieces. And when we got in the car, I said to Rachel, I'm still thinking about that little girl holding the flowers. Oh my God, look at that. I can't. I think it's artwork.
It is.
It
is artwork.
Look at that on linen with wax canvas. So I have 2 zippers. Oh my gosh. That's so nice of you, Rachel. Because honestly, why I was telling her, hey, I'm still thinking. Did you look in there?
I put that in there.
Oh my gosh.
Is that pretty?
Adorable. Hey, that color kind of goes with this color.
I know. There's a pin in there too.
Oh. I put that in there.
I did.
We can't even edit this. You guys are just getting it completely how it happened. Oh my gosh. I am obsessed with this bag.
So they call this
is the pin in here?
Yeah, it's in one of those small pockets. They call this the shawl pouch.
Oh.
Naturally dyed with madder.
Oh, cool.
I thought you'd like that. I was like, that really.
Because we bought madder at Maryland Sheep and Wool, and I have it grow. Actually, I was talking to her mom about madder and how we have to let it grow for 3 years before we can dye with it. But look how pretty of a color that makes.
Yes.
Okay, so what did they call this?
Shawl pouch.
Shawl pouch.
And that is a great project bag size.
It is. Mm-hmm. It's gorgeous. Look at her little, she has a little braid, you guys. This is all embroidery.
And this, Renee flashed it real quick, but this is another little yarn. They have a name for it. Yarn box. So you would put your cake or your ball down in there and it'll just come right out.
But we were talking and I kept looking at this sweet girl. And then when we got in the car after the... Anyways, thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a great surprise.
So, thank you.
For
letting me buy the bag.
Look at this. So there's 2 zippers. And then inside the main part, you even have like little...
pouch, like slip pockets. Yeah.
Wow.
It's very nice, isn't it? Nice.
I love it.
It's bigger than I remembered
So
it.
they had this is canvas on the inside, and they dyed that canvas in this one with the madder, it looks like. These are so special. Guys, they will be at Rhinebeck. We talked to Sammy about that.
Yep. And Shenandoah, which is coming up.
Okay.
If anyone's going to that.
They had 8 spots open for Rhinebeck this year, and she kind of talked us through the selection process. But when she said, hey, we got into Rhinebeck, I was like, oh, congratulations, that is awesome. You have to be so proud, right?
Yeah.
Wow. It's stunning.
It's cute, right?
It's stunning, Rachel. I'm obsessed with it. So I have a thing where I have to keep things new.
I know. I thought Renee's never using this thing. She's going to display it somewhere.
Make me use it.
Okay.
I have to use it.
Okay. I'll try.
I have to use it.
You guys, once upon a time, she had a whole drawer of underwear with tags on them she wouldn't use.
That's true. That is true. I always had to have so many new things. Why? And we bought,
because you're the youngest, you get the hand-me-downs?
Maybe. We bought new kitchen knives and new kitchen pots and pans. This is way back when my husband and I were first, dating or married. And I didn't want anybody to use them. It's a kitchen pot. I remember my mother-in-law boiled corn in my all-clad, 8-quart pot. And I was like, I can't believe she just took my pot and boiled corn in it.
It's almost indestructible, right?
It's a pot. So I will try to get over that, whatever that thing, my personality trait is. I am obsessed with this.
Mm-hmm. I knew.
It's so sweet.
It's so pretty.
Just a little girl holding her. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
One of the other women that were there said to us, fill my bag. And it was the fully waxed canvas bag. And she had had it for more than a year, I believe. Am I remembering
I think that's right.
Correctly?
Yeah.
And it felt even better.
Yes.
So, with time,
that wax canvas
only get better.
Yeah.
Which is nice, because sometimes you get it and you're like, well, this is the nicest it'll ever be.
Right.
New object.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's just going to hang out with me. Look how pretty she is.
I know. She is.
And I can't stop going on about this. What do you wake up and think that, how creatively driven must you be? Because I would wake up and be like, I don't know what I'm going to put on that.
I know.
And to spend an afternoon, or I don't even know how long this takes because I don't embroider.
Right.
Wow. That's awesome. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, but hey, I gotta get to hockey practice, so we have to...
Okay.
We're getting there. We're doing real good.
Okay.
I think we're done with this. That's good enough.
Yes.
Done with this?
Yes.
Done. Okay, we need to do this. Oh, are we doing this?
What?
This?
Yes, we need to pick a winner.
This?
Yes.
And, okay, let's talk about that book. That's the last on acquisitions.
Okay. Rachel and I both pre-ordered this. We talked about it in the footage that was deleted. This is the No Fear Sock Knitting book by Denise DeSantis. She is Earth Tones Girl on YouTube.
I'm sure you all know her. She's wonderful.
Yes. If you didn't know, she does have
wrote
a
a
book.
book.
And we do get some comments saying, oh, I'm a little...
Yeah, a lot of people afraid to knit that first pair of socks.
So were we.
This is the resource for you guys.
Yes.
Go get it.
She has a ton of resources already on YouTube. Yeah. However, if you would like a hard version of something to refer to while you're making or learning...
Especially because socks tend to go around with you. So if you want to take those instructions along with you.
Yes. She has a ton of beautiful patterns in here. But look at this. She signed it.
I
me for a
know.
signed copy.
She did that for her pre-orders on her website. She didn't do that because she knows us, and I don't know if she's still doing it.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Hey, and in here somewhere, I'm trying to find a picture of it. This sock here. Yes. I believe that this is her. She does a helical sock pattern.
Let me see it.
Technique.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I want to do that.
I do too.
That was the first thing
too.
that I want to open up this book and figure out how she does that.
And I like this heel. Whatever that heel is, I got to find it in that book.
Rachel's saying this one. It has pearl bumps out.
Yeah.
So, okay, so more to come on this. Fun. If you're interested in socks and you haven't found Earth Tones Girl, I'm sure you have, check her out or pick up her book.
Yeah. Okay, winner, chicken dinner, and then I gotta go.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, tell the people what we're winning and what we're not winning.
Okay, for the final prize for the Our Stash to Yours scavenger hunt. So every video for the month of July, I was editing and I hid little tidbits around the 10-minute mark. I didn't know how this would go over, but you guys seemed to enjoy it. You thought it was fun. So maybe we'll do it again. Maybe we'll do it next July.
Next July.
And we asked you to comment that on last week's video. Rachel's pulling that up. We will pull the winner today, and we will be sending you 2 gift cards. The first one was gifted to us to gift to you from Chronicles of Cheryl. We've talked about her on this episode before. She is a local dyer based in the Pittsburgh area, and she reached out and said, hey, I would like to gift your viewers a $40 gift card. And Rachel and I said, thank you so much, Cheryl. That was so generous of you. And we wanted to match that so that you would have like a project's worth, or at least the start of a project's worth of yarn.
And I did reach out to Cheryl, and I have a digital gift card. So this is going to be very easy. You email me, I'll email you that digital gift card, and done.
Okay.
You got it.
Who's the winner, Rach?
The winner is KGBH Knitting.
KGBH
She got
Knitting.
him right? You know him better than me. I think she got him right. Oh gosh, it's a no-edit podcast. I hope she did.
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. She says, I loved the episode. It brought me to tears. I loved seeing the city as you drove through and seeing the towns, and the people just brought back such amazing memories. I love that you have a best friend to knit through life with and experience all this fun together. Oh, I emailed my scavenger hunt info like a dummy. Here it is again. Oh,
this will be easy then.
All right.
Perfect.
Cloud with, and then the clues. Can't wait for the next episode. Thank you so much for commenting and hanging in with us.
I'm going to screenshot it so we don't forget.
Yes.
Okay.
So you will be getting the Chronicles of Cheryl
gift card.
Yes. And I hope you get something beautiful. And please, when you do get the beautiful thing, email us again. Yeah. Show it to us so that we can ooh and ah over it with you.
Love that.
Okay. And then the final bit of housekeeping is the Summer Stash Bash. So Rachel and I are co-hosting the Summer Stash Bash Make-Along. You can spin it, weave it, crochet it, knit it.
All of the things. Sew
it.
As long as you make it.
With something from your stash. Mm-hmm. What is stash, you ask? You decide.
Yeah, we're not the stash police over here.
We aren't. If you think that is stash worthy, you finish it, you submit it. We have a Google form. We have a Ravelry group. We also opened up a tab in Ravelry that's chat around the table. Come hang out and chat with us. Rachel and I pop in. We try not to take up too much space because it is for also you guys to hang out with each other. But we love
looking and we love loving.
Yeah. Love it a lot. And I will comment, but sometimes I get on a roll and then I'm like, oh, I just commented 6 things in a row. You got to take a step back, Renee. So I try.
Imagine that. Renee said a lot of words.
Yeah, I know. What else didn't we cover? Oh, can I show you what Rachel's friend Tony helped?
Oh.
She's a graphic designer. She made us a little design.
A little merch, if you will.
It's not really merch because it's more of stuff that we can give out.
It's free merch then.
Yeah. I think of merch as like people want to buy stuff.
Oh, I think it's just like something that you have your thing on.
Okay.
Here, I got one of these too.
Okay. We have stickers and buttons.
And we were giving them out on the yarn crawl.
They're not for sale.
They're not for sale.
Because we even have it, the verbiage like we gave it to you. So, go ahead.
It says, we'll save you a seat. Table 10, a knitting podcast.
So if we meet you and we forget to give you one,
You
ask
can
us for a button or a sticker.
And goodness gracious, I hope we have one with us.
Oh, I know. But we kept having to run back into stores and be like, I'm sorry, we forgot to give you a pin. Or
do you know how many times since we got those in the mail that I've had to say, Taylor, do you want to be... Taylor wants to be in the podcast. Well, call me, girl. Email me.
Taylor Swift was playing in her phone.
But I keep having to tell my kids to get their fingers out of them. They want all the buttons.
They're so cute. I love them. So a big thank you to Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
And we did give these out on the crawl.
Yeah.
Oh, we just thought it would be fun to who doesn't love a button or a sticker, right?
Okay, that's it. Thank you, guys.
That was fun. Our first unedited episode.
You guys, we're at 1 hour and 56 minutes. Sorry. Okay.
Is that it?
That's it. Say the things.
We'll see them next week or in 2 weeks.
I think next week.
Yeah.
We are worried about the fall. We're worried that we'll get busy in the fall. There's our friend, the bug. We're worried about the travel for the recruit. That's not right. We're worried about the travel for the retreat.
Concerned.
We're concerned about the travel for the retreat, the travel for Rhinebeck, and the kids going back to school.
We've set a
pace that we cannot sustain. But for now, we're going to sustain it, which is why we're trying to do it without editing, because I think that will free up some time for us.
Yes.
So we're going to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Tell us how this went.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll see you next week. Yeah. So if you have never been at our table before, welcome. If you have become a regular here, welcome back. We love having you guys with us. And if you haven't, subscribe, like, comment. Now you don't have to comment to win anything. You can just comment because you want to tell us something. We love hearing where you're from. What?
There's not going to be any bloopers.
Oh. Because the bloopers are in the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't say roll the bloopers.
I don't like that.
I know. I don't know how. Maybe we'll just take secret footage of each other and chop it together. Gotcha. Pass. Rachel, what are you doing? Gotcha. It's going online. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Let's see how that goes.
In case we edit it. Roll the bloopers. But if we didn't edit it, there won't be any. I'm sorry.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
See you next week. This is what it looks like when Table 10 gets dismantled.
Screenshot.
Oh.
There's a blooper? Okay, good enough.
Hey, blank background.
Oh, okay. Oh, everyone's gonna know that I wear sweatpants.
Dum, dum, da, da. So do I. Sweat shorts. Different.
Sweat shorts.
Okay. Love you, bye.
20, Renee.
20 what?
Episodes.
Rachel, you got me that bag.
Were you surprised?
Super surprised.
I thought maybe I would save it for either 5,000 or your birthday, but I wasn't patient enough.
Oh.
So, FYI, you're probably not getting a birthday gift. That was it.
Love it.
I figured.
Great.
I figured you wouldn't mind.
Whips.
Where's the case?
Of what?
For this?
In, here, right there. Did we know exactly what you were talking about when you said the...
I already bought it. I bought it on the website. And then I said, hey, I just bought that bag. Renee's still talking about it, but if she talks to you about it, I need you to not say anything.
Oh, gosh.
You don't know what she was talking about.
You probably gave her anxiety.
That's when...
Where's that box?
You know how I yell at you?
No. Oh. Like one-on-one.
Yeah. What box?
The bin.
It's... What?
The bin.
Oh, it's right there.
What'd you get?
That stuff. Plus, mainly just makeup remover.
Very, you know what? No. Free concern. It's in the frame? Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Checklist.
Your light's in the frame.
Oh, booger and teeth. That's not good. Renee, we made me laugh.
What's happening? I think forward a little bit.
And I edited it. Dude, no. The funniest thing was when we just were like this.
We look like little kids.
The whole box?
Yeah.
You need to calm down.
You're being too loud. You're being too loud. And I'm just like, uh-oh. Did I ever show you? Did I ever show you One Day More?
I don't know what you're talking about. But wait, I have to be home by 6:30.
Okay. Okay. What are you doing?
Getting ready to record.
Okay. What should I be doing?
The same.
Ready.